watching Waterfront Residence Welcome Briefing 2024.
So, this is what we will cover for the entire briefing. Since we are still in the pandemic, we will share with you about the COVID-19 preventive measures. We will also introduce you our residence management team. Then, we will explain the important information regarding tenancy agreement, community living standards CLS, introduce our facilities and services, and lastly, we'll share with you about the help and support provided in our residence. All this information is very important to you throughout your stay. Now, I will explain to you about the COVID-19 preventive measures. Whenever you're in the residence, please cover your mouth and nose using tissue whenever you cough or sneeze. Throw the tissues in the trash after you use it. Do wash your hand and use the sanitizer regularly. You are also encouraged to wear the face mask in the residence. And lastly, if you are tested positive for the COVID-19, please inform the management via the hotline number 019-273-2558 as soon as possible. Now, it's time for us to introduce our residence management team. Try to remember our names. Let's move to the tenancy agreement. For the residence fees, you are required to pay your rental in advance on a quarterly basis and continue paying a minimum equivalent of 3 months rental. All rentals are adjusted to match the quarters from the second quarter stay. The first quarter is January, February, March, second quarter is April, May and June, third quarter is July, August and September, and the last quarter is October, November and December. The due date of your rental for each quarter is on the first date of the month. All the rental is inclusive of water and utilities except for the air conditioner. Access of utilities for the AC. If you stay in single room, Block A, 180 hours will be auto-credited at the beginning of each month to each residence. Credit top-ups is available at kiosks located at Block B Level 1. The rate is 38 cents for 1 hour. If you stay in twin sharing room, 90 hours will be auto-credited at the beginning of each month to each residence. And for the AC, when the credit is running low, the display light will blink. At that time, you have to top up your aircon. If you wish to transfer your room within the same residence, we will charge you 100 ringgit. But if you wish to transfer to other residents such as a Sunway residence or Sunway apartment, we will charge you 200 ringgit. If you wish to terminate your stay with us, you must submit the termination form at least 1 month before your contract ends. Terminating your contract early or unable to submit the termination form will incur penalty charges. You may approach the management office to request for the form, or you can email us to get the soft copy of the termination form. This applies to all students, including those under scholarship. We encourage you to check out during office hours. However, if your checkout day is on the public holiday or weekend, you may return your card to the security office. On the day of checkout, you are required to take all your belongings with you. Any items left behind will be disposed of and you won't be permitted to return to retrieve them. Please ensure all your important belongings are cleared out. And for the refund, we will refund back the deposit to you within 5 to 7 weeks after the checkout date. Notice of upcoming changes in rental rate effective January 2024. The rental rates will vary based on the duration of the contract chosen. Opting for a 1-year contract will offer a more economical rental rate compared to contracts lasting 6 to 11 months or on a monthly basis. You are not permitted to terminate your stay before the contract ends to avoid penalties. Rental payment are still required on a quarterly basis. You may send an email to us or visit the management office for any inquiries regarding the rental rates and contract. For Waterfront Block C and D, it's mandatory to download the Sunway community app to monitor your electricity usage. Each month, you will receive a capped allowance for electricity in your room. Therefore, you must utilize this app to track your usage and to add credit when necessary. Here are the instructions for app's installation and registration. We also guide you on accessing bills and making payments. For clearer guidance, you can refer to the screen. Please be informed that we will carry out the preventive maintenance check approximately 4 times a year, routine inspection checks 2 times a year, and communal kitchen spring cleaning once a year. We will send you an email before we proceed with the annual inspection mentioned to you just now. Our official line of communication is via email. Thus, make sure to update us with your latest and correct email address to make sure all the information given by the residents will reach you. And for international students, you are required to update us your Malaysian mobile number. It is very important for us to get in touch with you, especially for emergency purposes. Now, we will move to the Community Living Standard CLS. Let's understand the community living standards in the residences. This is basically the rules and regulations that you must follow in order to have safe, secure, and harmonious living environment. CLS 1. Disruptive behavior. Residents are expected to behave in a manner which is acceptable and conform to Malaysian custom, local laws and regulations, consistent with the good reputation of their respective universities, refraining from any behavior which could endanger human life or health, or cause damage to property, disturb other and peace within the residence, or curtail the rights and liberties of the other residents while within the residence. Do not littering, do not fighting, do not shouting. CLS 2. Violence and aggressions. Violent and aggressive behavior of any kind is not permitted in the residences. This includes behavior such as physical force that may potentially cause hurt or damage to someone or something, and or all behavior that threatens another member of the residence community. Violence and aggressions includes, but is not limited to physical or verbal acts. If you see anyone who do violence in the residence, do report to us immediately. CLS 3. Prohibited items. The residence management team will take all necessary action including reporting and surrendering to the relevant authorities where residents have been found in possession of any items, including but not limited to any prohibited drugs under the Dangerous Drug Act 1952, weapon or any items considered dangerous or illegal. CLS 4. Alcohol. Consumption of alcoholic products is strictly prohibited within the residence. Any alcoholic products found in the residence will be confiscated. CLS 5. Damage and vandalism. Vandalism involving functional cosmetic damage to property belongings to the residence is strictly prohibited. Do not damage our furniture. A resident may be held financially responsible for damage to any part of the unit common areas if the residents or guests of the residence is found to be directly or indirectly involved in the said damage. All charges for damage to the unit common areas that cannot be traced to those directly responsible will be split equally among the residents of the same unit. CLS 6. Harassment. Every individual has the right to a safe and respectful environment that is free from attack on their dignity. No discrimination, no bullying in the residence. CLS 7. Smoking. Smoking and vaping is not allowed in the residence, including your unit and your room. If you want to smoke, you can do it outside the residence, which is in the bus stop area. CLS 8. Upkeep of the residences. Residents are responsible for keeping their rooms and the unit common areas in the residence, such as the living area, pantry, and bathroom, clean and tidy at all times. CLS 9 Noise. Residents are not permitted to make excessive noise that can be heard outside the confine of the resident's own room or unit, which disturbs other residents, is deemed to be excessive at all times. Noise level should be reduced from 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. daily. If you want to watch movie or listen to any kind of music, please wear your earphone at all times. CLS 10 Share units, twin share or quad share rooms. All residents are requested to respect the rights of other residents. Residents in a share unit are expected to respect the rights, privilege, and privacy of his/her unit mates, roommates, and work with them cooperatively to keep the unit in a clean and tidy condition. Residents in a shared room should only utilize furniture and amenities solely assigned for his or her own use and is liable to share the cost of the utility bills. It is encouraged that ground rule and weekly synap meetings are established to manage and prevent conflicts. CLS 11 Residence Furniture and Features. All furniture, appliances, and other features are not allowed to be moved, reallocated without the consent from the residence management team. CLS 12 Safety and Security. You are not allowed to give your card to others. You also have to keep your door closed at all times. CLS 13 Fire Hazard. The following appliances are allowed across all residences. We allowed you to bring iron, hairdryer, toaster, rice cooker, table lamp, phone charger, personal computer, alarm clock, stand fan, waffle maker, sandwich maker, multi-purpose pressure cooker, and multi-cooker. These are the prohibited items for all residences. You are not allowed to bring hot plate, home theater system, TV, washing machine, mini bar, water dispenser, induction cooker, exercise machine, portable air cooler, air fryer, microwave oven, and musical instrument. If you want to bring musical instrument for your club and societies in campus, you have to drop by the office to get our permission. CLS 14 Pets. Pets are not allowed in the residences. Pets found are required to be removed from the residence by the resident in a given time frame, failing which the pet shall then be removed by the residence management team in any manner deemed fair. CLS 15 Visitors, Guests, Residents. Residents are required to take full responsibility for the conduct of visitors' guests, accompany them at all times within the unit common areas, and ensure that visitors' guests are aware of and abide by the tenancy terms and community living standards. Invitation and hosting other fellow residents of the same gender in your unit is allowed within the visiting hours 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. However, it is only limited to the unit common areas such as the living area, pantry, kitchen, and bathroom. Fellow residents are strictly not allowed in your room. This is to prevent any loss of personal properties and untoward incidents. Hosting a different gender is not allowed at all. CLS 16 External Visitors or Guests. Residents are required to take full responsibility for the conduct of external visitors or guests, accompany them at all times within the residence common areas, and ensure that external visitors' guests are aware of and abide by the tenancy terms and community living standards. They are not allowed to enter our residence building. They are not allowed to go to your unit and room. CLS 17 Theft. If you have any issue regarding this, please drop by the office immediately. We will do the further investigation to assist you. CLS 18 Respect and Cooperation. Residents have the responsibility to report violations of the tenancy terms and community living standards and taking all reasonable measures to ensure the security and safety of the residents' community. Residents are expected to give full cooperation in an investigation for any incidents by providing report and statement. These are the consequences if you violated our rules and regulations. For level 1, it will be a verbal warning will be given to you. For level 2, it is a written warning, and level 3 will might be eviction. If you are violating the COVID-19 SOP, such as not reporting the COVID-19 case, insisted to move to the quarantine unit or etc., you will be penalized. Verbal or written warning will be given to you as well. For further understanding on the residence rules and regulation, do scan the QR code on the screen and download it now. For further inquiry, you may send an email to waterfront@sunway.edu.my. Next, let us show you the facilities and services provided in our residence. These are the facilities provided in the residence. We have student lounge, which is in student lounge, we have pool table and football available every Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. We also have a study hub, open 24 hours, game rooms, and also movie room. You have to drop by the management office to book the facilities and choose the time slots given. We also have swimming pools located in Block A next to the cafe and swimming pool located in Block D. Apart from that, we have gym located at Block C and we have common kitchen in the student lounge. What if you lose your room card? Don't worry, just drop by the office during the office hours to get help or go to the security control room after the office hours. Replacement card costs you 50 ringgit. If you log out of the room, you can just drop by the management office during the office hours and security control room after the office hours to loan the card. You'll be charged 10 ringgit if you do card on loan second time onwards. If you lost your card, the replacement card costs you 100 ringgit. Now, we will move to the transportation available around the residence. First, we have BRT services. If you wish to go to LRT or KTM, you can use this bus. We also have a free shuttle bus service. This bus will bring you around the Sunway city. What you have to do is, you have to download the app on the App Stores or Google Play to track the bus location. Residents also provide you the Waterfront shuttle bus service. This bus will travel from Waterfront Residence to Sunway campus. So for those who are studying in Sunway, you can use this bus. If you love to walk, you are encouraged to try the canopy walk. You can go to the Sunway campus and Sunway pyramid by walking. It will take around 15 to 20 minutes if you use the canopy walk to go to the Sunway campus, and 30 minutes to 40 minutes to Sunway pyramid depends on your walking speed. This is the roads to Monash University Malaysia and Sunway University and College from Waterfront Residence. You can find this poster pasted around the residence. These are the amenities provided around the residence. Our nearest ATM kiosk is in Monash University. We also have a lot of ATM and cash deposit machines in Sunway University campus. The nearest shopping outlets is of course Sunway Pyramid. And then in our residence, we have Family Mart open from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. daily. For eateries, we have the Lunchbox open from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. daily. We also have Cube Pizza open from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. daily. And last but not least, we have the Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf open from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Sometimes you might be so lazy to go out. You can order Foodpanda, GrabFood, Shopee Food and collect your items of food at the Waterfront bus stop next to the security main post. Now, we will move to the additional information that you should know. In each unit, there's a tidy boxes. Please do not move, relocate, or use the boxes in the yard area. Kindly do not dispose of or leave any rubbish in this area. The main purpose of the tidy boxes is for cleaners to keep unattended belongings left in the common areas. Cleaner will remove all the items in the tidy box during the spring cleaning exercise or by the directive of the resident management team. Safety and security reminder. You have to keep the unit and room door closed at all times for safety purposes. You must tap the card before entering the unit or room. Do not block the door with any object such as slipper, door stopper, or etc. It will cause damage to the door system. Please report to us of any defects so our technician can proceed with the needful rectification. If you want to purchase something online, this is the delivery address. Make sure you put your registered name and unit number. The address is Pork Box, Sunway House, Waterfront Residence. You must collect your parcel in 3 days. After 3 days, the courier will clear all uncollected parcel from the Pork Box. We have a plenty Pork Box around the residence. This is the delivery address for Nook. For those staying in Block C or D, you may use this address. These are the Pork Box mentioned just now. If you're having the Wi-Fi issue, you can contact the numbers and email the Wi-Fi provider directly to report. They are 24 hours and they will assist you accordingly. If you want to send them an email, please provide this information for further assistance. Provide them your internet speed test result together with your name, your student ID, location, unit number, email, telephone number, and address your issues. If you study in the student lounge, you can use this Wi-Fi as well. This is the price for Happy Wash Waterfront Laundry. The price has been put up on the wall in the laundry itself. You also can refer the price there. For any issue for the laundry, you can reach their worker or call the laundry hotline provided on the screen and also the laundry itself. And this one is for Nook Laundry. This is the management office front counter service. If you visit the office, you may choose the service you need, take out the number, and wait until number shown on the screen. The staff will assist you. This is the AC top-up machine. You can use cash to top up your AC here. In Waterfront Residence, we have resident mentor who take care of the student well-being after the office hours and organize events to our residents. They are Mr. Aru. We also have Miss Stella Ong, which is one of our staff in Sunway. We have Miss Yang Ru. And lastly, we have Mr. Muhammad Imran. Apart from resident mentor, we also have a resident assistant. So, if you wish to apply for the resident assistant program, do email us. We also have our Instagram page. Do scan the QR code and follow us on Instagram to get updated for the upcoming events and event photos. Now, we will share with you on help and support provided in the residence. It is very important for you to know this information because you will need it in the future. Remember, during the office hours, you may approach the management staff. Management office will be open from Monday to Friday, 8:30 to 5:30 p.m. On Saturday, we are open from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. You also can call the general line 03-7652-5500. These are the email addresses for Waterfront residents. Make sure to send an email to the relevant team to avoid delay and response for inquiry. We also encourage you to drop by the office for urgent assistance. Kindly send email to wfr@sunway.edu.my for feedback, suggestion, or renew booking. For inquiry regarding maintenance, housekeeping requests, current rental, parcel, termination, checkout, and refund process, you can send an email to wfr_residence@sunway.edu.my. Lastly, for the room booking, resident transfer, or any inquiries regarding pre-arrival, you can send an email to inquiry_residence@sunway.edu.my. After office hours, you can go to the security control room located at level 1 lobby tower A, or you can call the security direct line 0376525552. We also have staff on duty after office hours. You may contact the emergency hotline number at 019-273-2558 for emergency cases such as medical attention, safety and security, and also to report on COVID-19 related matter. Sunway and Monash also provide mental health support to the students. If you see anyone who needs help, you may contact the number on the screen. They are available for 24 hours. If you want to get professional help from the registered counselor, you can book the counseling session. For Sunway students, you may log into iZone, choose services, choose e-form, and fill up the counseling form. Or you can directly go to the Student Life department located in Sunway College. For Monash students, you can register the counseling session by scanning the QR code or walk into the Health and Wellness Center. So, do not scare to reach us and get help. We are here for you. Here with the events we organized for the past years.
Tuturkan caramu seolah cintaiku. Nasdo meresam kata-kata.
That haunts your house and your land. I saw it first when I came through your door.
Thank you and enjoy your stay.